baby, welcome to Chef Bourque's Cajun Kitchen, huh? Ah, yeah. Let me tell you what we got going on today. Today, we're doing collard greens. I tell you, in the old days, when you didn't have much to eat, some way or another, Mama always found collard greens. And when you're raised on collard greens, you just can't forget them. And I love them. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to fix them. I'm going to show you how I do it, and you're going to love it. All right. I got clean, shredded, and you can buy them shredded, collard greens. Oh yeah. The pack say they've been washed 3 times, but you know what? Always wash them again. And I put them soaking in a little bit salt water for about an hour or so, just to cover the top, about an hour or so, then I drain them real good. Now I'm going to start trying to move some of this out of my way. Alright, so we've got collard greens. What I'm going to do here is move this, well, I'm going to keep it here for right now. In there, I'm going to need a little salt, and I know how much salt I can handle. So that's pretty much up to y'all what y'all can do. Always add a little crushed red pepper. Again, that's my choice. If you don't like crushed red pepper, you don't like seasoning, don't put any. If you like a lot, put a lot. One of them things. Always put me a dash of chili powder. Not much, just enough to give it a little bit taste. Let me tell you, when chili powder hits up, when it hits up with the garlic powder, a little bit garlic powder, and they mix together, you got this little flavor. It's a good one, Shy. Then I put a little celery seeds in there. I like celery, so I put a little celery seeds, and there's a reason for that. Because when your celery seeds start mixing with your water, they get real soft, and you get a little celery veggie taste, sort of like the Trinity, the Cajun Trinity in there, just in a different form. I got 2 cups of water, 2 cups of collards, 2 cups of water. My onion. I don't chop my onion in there. I just pretty much get me a small onion, medium onion, quarter it, and just kind of spread it out a little bit, just 1/4. Believe me, that's going to do its thing. I got 1/4 cup of olive oil, which I put in there. Aye, yeah, baby. Later, this is for later, you're going to use a little red wine vinegar. And you're going to use a little Crystal hot sauce from Louisiana. This is my olive oil that I use. First cold press is the best. Alright. Now I'm going to take this and put it on the stove. And let it start cooking. Stir it up after a while when I see a little steam coming up, but I'm going to let it start cooking. And it's going to cook with them 2 cups of water, maybe 30 minutes or so, and you're going to notice your collards start to sink down. That's cool. Anyway, I'm going to stir it as I go along, and once I reach the bottom of the pot, you're going to see your collards. I like mine a little tough. I don't like them too tender. But that's going to be your call also. If it's too tough, add a little bit more water. While you're cooking, check your seasoning. See if there's a little something else you might want to add to it. This right here is #1 collard greens. A Chef Bourque #1 collard greens, baby. Ah, boy, that cleared the eye up there. But see y'all after a while. Aye, oh yeah. yeah, baby. God dang. Aye, oh yeah, baby, I'm back. Let me tell you what. I was looking at my little water in there. My collards are still tough. I'm gonna add another cup of water because it's boiling down. Oh yeah. Now that brought it back just about to the top level of my collard greens. So that's gonna do this little thing, you know. Start working it in, trying to get them a little soft. Me a little Chef Bourque muscadine here. Put it on the side. Here's something I want to do right now while I got you here. We'll start getting prepared for after it's done. Alright, take a little red wine vinegar. Not much, I like to just cover a little bit more than the bottom of the bowl, you know. I want to get a little crystal hot sauce and put that in there till it kind of mix a little bit. Give it a little swirl. Alright, right now it looks like a little, the Red River, you know, it's a little sandy and the little red right there. That's how it looks, like the Red River. For all y'all been on the Red River, that's the way it's looking right now. Alright, put a little touch of olive oil in there. I just want to see it float on the top there, like if you got some oil riding on the top of some water, you know, in a little bucket or something, you know, that's the way it looks. Looks damn good. And I'm going to stir that up. Now it almost looks like a salad dressing. Alright, baby. I'm going to let it sit. And this is going to rest. It's like you do a good steak, it's going to rest. Because I got plans for that little bowl after a while. You're going to have plans for yours when you get your breaded pork chops or your T-bone steak or whatever you're going to have with your little collard greens. Be back after a while. Ooh, baby, look at this thing we're going to do. You know, I just got to get a taste of some of this juice. It's been on there about 30 minutes. Got to get me a taste of that juice. Oh man, that's good. That is so good. Gotta get a little salt to it. What I say, you gotta salt it up a little bit. Alright. Here I go. Get my little fork out of there. Come here, boy. Get over here. You're bothering me. Okay, here's what I got. You remember I let that rest a little while? Well, I'm going to let this rest a little bit too. Let my collards rest a little bit. Hey, this stuff here been resting. And this right here is just so perfect. That little sauce, I mean, it's just perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me get over here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Pretty red, pretty red, pretty red. This is what I do. Take me a little bit collard greens, dip it, do a little dip thing. Now if you're doing a steak or something, holy cow, this is good. And you know, I didn't put any hocks in there, and I didn't put no bacon and nothing. I just don't need it. You know, the collard greens, when they're fresh like that, is good. You don't need that stuff to take away to hide the flavor or whatever of old collard greens. These are fresh. Man, I tell you what, That little red wine vinegar with the little olive oil in there. Man, and that crystal hot sauce. You can use Tabasco, slap your mama, whatever hot sauce you want, but you know, that's a pretty good sized little mess I put in this bowl here. If you gave me a steak right now or this, I'd have to take my collard greens. We just put them in there a little bit. However, if you give me some ball crawfish and offer me this, the collard of the crawfish, these collard greens be sitting on the stove on my fridge. My crawfish gonna come with me. Hey, I gotta go. Time's running out. Aye, oh yeah, baby. Hot dang, take it easy. Lord have mercy, what a day. I'm gonna sit in a corner somewhere. It's too good. Lord, that pot's looking good. Oh, well, been a day. Good night, y'all.